Today, I'm going to be showcasing the best Spider-Man games you can get for free on the VR and Oculus Quest 2 and 3. Two of these are going to require Rec Room and VR Chat, so you will not need to download anything else other than just Rec Room and VR Chat. These are the best ones I can find for free, so yeah, let's just get into it. I'm also going to be ranking these from worst to best, so yeah, just so you guys know. Coming at number 3 in Rec Room, we have Superhero PvP. So right off the bat, when you spawn, there will be this shop with a bunch of other stuff in their Discord. You can also spend their coins you earn by killing people to buy bows and other stuff, like an RC car and shields and like swords. If you want, you can fall in this thing and it'll boost you further into the map just so you can get a head start. There will be places like this around the map where there will be like dune buggies and weapons all in the houses and stuff where you can kill people with. But where you get the powers is very easy. There's these pillars right here where you can just grab them and their superpower will be in the middle of the circle. You just hold down on the trigger button and you become whatever superpower you want. Right now this is just like a Hulk variation. I don't really know what it is. But you charge up your super and you can go super far in the air. It's pretty good for mobility, but the Spider-Man web shooters are probably the best. But they're only called the Neo Slingers, which is very weird, but they still act as web slingers. You can pull yourself. You can't really like swing with yourself. They just like pull and you just go with it, and there's no really changing it. There's no settings or anything, sadly. But there are these bricks right there where if you go over them, you cannot web sling anymore. So I do not recommend going over them. So just keep a watch out for that. They added these Iron Man thrusters also, which is probably the most accurate one, where if you press your trigger, you can start flying, and they had lasers, but they took them out for some reason, which is very weird and odd. Me personally, I enjoyed them a lot, and I wish they could add them back. Now with the worst one, we have these Thor hammers. You cannot fly with them or anything, but you can only shoot lasers, which does a lot of damage. It's just I do not recommend getting them because it literally does nothing except from just shooting these lasers that do not even that much damage actually. Coming at number 2, we have Spider Lair in VR Chat. This is not the best, but I don't really like it. If you pull your right joystick up, this menu will pop up. You have like web shooter settings and a bunch of other stuff. There's all kinds of sounds and settings you can change your web slingers. It's very cool. They also have the web zipping feature, which is pretty cool. It just does not work well. You have to like be in the air, and even that, it just launches you forward and not up. You cannot control where you go. It just pulls you forward, which is pretty stupid and I don't really like it. But you can change the sound of your web zips and a bunch of other stuff, which I think is pretty cool. I didn't really do that in this video because it took a lot of time. Now what I did here was activating my web zippers. That's what they're called in this game. You just whack your wrists and you can activate them, and if you want to deactivate them, you can just slap them again. But you can see what I'm saying here, how the web zipping does not work right. You cannot pull yourself up. You just have to like let it jerk you and stuff. It's not that good. They ruined the web zipping. It used to be super good. The city is very nice and polished. It even has a town square, which is very nice. It also has a whole nother city, which is very good for a game like this because you'd be expecting them to rush their time and not a good game. This is definitely the best city in this whole entire video. It's just so nice and polished. For example, this part of the city, it's very nice and polished. Like there's billboards, there's street signs, there's sidewalks. There's like polished buildings, which is super nice. I love the reflections. In the settings bar, there's also a map where you can teleport by just clicking on these buttons. I like going here because there's an amusement park with a helicopter, but I sadly cannot get to the helicopter because they ruined the web zipping and you cannot get up high. But you can also ride the rides that they give you, but I did not do that in this video because I forgot to. They have this like little concession area, which is super cool and neat. You can also web zip on these trees and just swing around. I feel like the trees are actually the easiest because they're super little and you can like fly and slingshot yourself. But yeah, up on this building right there, the helicopter's up there, but I could sadly fail to get up there because like I said, the web zipping is bad and I just cannot get up there. I've been struggling for like 10 minutes and it was very bad. Here's a short clip of me failing to get up there because, like I said, the web zipping is literally so bad, they completely ruined it. At the best for last, we have Untangled, which is the best Spider-Man game will probably ever exist for free. We spawned in this like little portal. There's a shop and a bunch of other portals to the cities. And the shops are actually very good. There's a bunch of skins you can get. You can also buy web coins, which are quite expensive for very little. They're in these little boxes, which is so neat, I think. And the single packs are the ones that don't cost money. And these like big packs, they do. Like this one. If you would like to buy it, you just pick it up and then go over to this counter and just plop it right here. And then press that button and you should buy it. They don't tell you the price on the bundles, which I don't really think is okay because it can trick you into buying it. Well, not really, but I just think that. They're still in their Halloween update. They have the Halloween bundle and some Halloween cosmetics. There's also this random thing. There's this like rare web guy. I don't really know. You can also do this neat thing where if you fall infinitely, like this, you can just fall and fall and fall and fall and fall and fall. It'll just keep putting you back in the same place. It's so cool. And when you're doing it, it feels so weird. If you want to go into the city, just go in this portal right here, or in day or night, and you just walk back out, and it should teleport you, but this didn't. The city is really nice, but really tiny. I don't really like it, but their web zipping is so nice. You just press your grips, and you can go flying. There's also flipping in the game, which is so nice. I really love it. It's super smooth, and if you want to reset their camera angle, just go back on a building like this, and it should be reset. With the web zipping, you can go flying like this. It is so fun. See here how tiny the map is, but I don't mind it because all the buildings are perfectly sized where you can just web zip and have so much fun. Also quest cam, which is so fun to use, and I think this will just bring a whole new level of content in this game, and this game is literally on its peak. If you press your left menu button, you can see this where there's settings and you can change your like web strength, and right now I'm on the quest menu, so you can like control like your FOV. You can there's all kinds of different settings in that static area. You'll see that and you just press it, and then there's so many options like this. So there's FOV, there's like physics, there's follow, which follows the player like this. There's also physics where, like I said, it drops the camera and you can like throw it and stuff. Setting I'm on right now is FOV, so you're on my FOV and I can change like the point of view and stuff. It's very cool. In the settings menu, there's your web strength, your web zipping, and all that. You can flip. I recommend turning them all on so you got the best time possible. And you can also go to suits and like cosmetics. You start off with 5 free skins, but you can also buy more. Like I have that swimsuit guy. I really like him. He looks very good. There's also like rip-offs like web guy and a bunch of others. Webs are glitched right now. They'll update that in a bit. I'm pretty sure it's one developer, so this game is really good for just one developer. You can see here how the web zipping is so nice. You can just make yourself go flying. The flips are just amazing. I forgot to rank the games. I will give Rec Room Superhero PvP a 7 out of 10 because I just love how fun it is and you can just play with your friends for hours. Spider Lair VR Chat, I will give a 7.5 out of 10 just because the web zipping and the web slinging was not good at all. Like you cannot get any kind of like mileage or anything. If you actually managed to, please let me know because that is near impossible. Untangled, I will give a 9.5 out of 10 just because I feel like that they could have added the enemies back because they had enemies and they were so fun to fight because they had so much help, but they for some reason took them out, which was very stupid. I would give them a 10 out of 10 if they still had enemies. They also had super speed, fly, and super strength, which I really wish they added back too, and I probably would have given them a 10 out of 10 again if they did have that, and I really wish they have that back still. But that'll be it for today's video. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.